Microcurrent stimulation is one of the most researched currents. To date, over 233 peer-reviewed studies have shown that microcurrent is what the body both sends and receives in its control of virtually all repair functions. Microcurrent works by attacking pain at its source by promoting cellular repair. Nothing works better or is more complete. Monad developed the technique of working with muscles by stimulating the Golgi tendon organ of the muscle. Nothing works faster or better to tonify or relax a muscle. The Acumatic was designed to replicate the effect of acupuncture needle insertion through the use of mild electrical stimulation. So mild it's usually subsensory. It also features an outstanding point detection system with both visual and sound feedback. But the most unique feature of the Acumatic is the built-in feedback loop that constantly monitors and adjusts power output according to the encountered resistance, and it actually lets you know through an audible alert system when treatment has been accepted by the body. It's the only system with this feature. Dr. Thomas Wing, along with Dr. George Goodhart, invented the art of microcurrent facial rejuvenation in the early 1980s. The Acumatic was the first machine to perform this new technique, and it's still the best. Since the 1980s, no other clinical microcurrent device has treated more professional, college, high school, or weekend athletes than the equipment from Dr. Thomas Wing. The Acumatic continues that tradition in being the finest sports injury modality available. The Acumatic has the ability to deliver its tremendous healing current unattended or attended. You can deliver the current unattended by attaching the large electrodes so that the current passes directly through the area of complaint, or you can target the area using the incredible wet Q-tip probes that let you really refine the treatment area and allow you access to irregularly shaped surface areas that the electrodes just won't accommodate. This is a very valuable dual-use feature available in the Acumatic. Monad developed a special technique to work at the cellular level to enhance tissue repair. As part of your personal training in the use of the Acumatic, we will show you a special technique where your hands actually become the active electrodes to apply the healing stimulation through your fingertips as you're doing various muscle techniques. Dr. Thomas Wing patented the first clinical microcurrent stimulator in 1978. For over 30 years, he's been in the forefront of equipment and technique development. Before we explore that, let's discuss the unique nature of microcurrent stimulation and its effect on the body. The energy delivered by a clinical microcurrent stimulator is so small it would take 1 million machines to power a 40-watt light bulb. But in the case of the human body, less is more. It is exactly this type of small electrical current that runs the body. Several researchers discovered the body develops a current of injury that can interfere with the healing process. It can be the cause of pain, trigger points, and a slowdown of healing. Passing a similar but polar opposite current through the area can reverse the current of injury. All the original research that determined ATP production and cellular repair could be influenced was done with microcurrent electrical nerve stimulation, or MENS, not with lasers. No other electrical modality can talk to the body at the cellular level like microcurrent stimulation. But be warned, not all microcurrent stimulators are created equal. Here's what is necessary to be considered a true clinical unit. It must be a constant current generator. Just like the title suggests, your unit must have a circuit that guarantees the current setting is actually being delivered. Many cheap units are constant voltage, and that is just not good enough for clinical use. The unit must have plus or minus 60 volts. Skin resistance is about 10,000 ohms. If you are trying to deliver 600 microamps through the skin, you need a unit that has enough available voltage. Some cheap units have 24 volts or even less, which creates quite a problem for the circuit to deliver the desired current. The unit must have a 50% duty cycle and frequencies below 1. A 50% duty cycle means the current is actually on for 1/2 the time. If the hertz is 1, the current is delivered for 1/2 second. If the hertz is 0.1, the current is delivered as a direct DC current for 5 seconds. Many cheap units have duty cycles measured in milliseconds rather than seconds. The unit must have an alternating polarity every 2.5 seconds. This is Monad's patented tsunami wave. Monad discovered that treating the area for 2.5 seconds with a negative pulse enhanced the body's reception of the next positive wave. This discovery was so unique, a U.S. patent was granted. It is absolutely critical that your unit have a current feedback loop. Microcurrent stimulation is subsensory. Your unit must have a feedback loop that shows conductivity and the amount of current actually being delivered. Microcurrent is great for treating acupuncture and trigger points. Your unit should have an accurate meter to locate points and ideally a circuit to show when the point has been treated. The control panel of the Acumatic is divided into 6 distinct areas. Starting with the upper center, we have the power meter, which shows you not only the resistance of the skin to electricity during the search phase, looking for acupuncture points, trigger points, measuring acupuncture points. You'll get visual feedback from this meter system. It will also show you during treatment whether the current is positive or negative, and at the end of treatment you will see a distinct motion of the needle and a sound to show you that the treatment is complete. In the upper left-hand corner, those controls simply deal with the sensitivity of the meter, and generally once it's set you'll most likely never use that sensitivity setting again. It will be used for a wide range of patients. In the upper right hand corner, that whole section deals with the frequency that you set, and even though there are a lot of options, you'll find in treatment that you might only use 2 settings, 0.3 for example, and maybe 100 or 320 when treating acupuncture points. There's also a test button to test the batteries. One thing to mention here, the circuitry of the Acumatic draws such a small amount of current that the D-sized batteries only need to be changed about once a year. So this is a completely portable device don't plug it in to recharge it. You simply throw the old batteries away and put in new ones, and you're good for another year. In the lower right hand corner, those knobs are completely for the power output and to change the polarity. In most cases you'll leave the polarity at bipolar, which uses the tsunami wave, an alternating current, and the other knobs simply deal with the amount of power output. In the lower left hand corner, those knobs turn on and off the machine and adjust the volume, and also you can set the audible threshold that will tell the machine at what point during the resistance measurement will it notify you that it is now in an active locating mode. Very convenient feature. And in the lower center part, that's where you attach the probe and also the pads for unattended therapy. So the layout of this system is very intuitive, and although it might look a bit intimidating, you'll find that most of these knobs will be set and then left alone, and you'll only adjust one or two knobs according to the type of searching or treating that you want to deliver. So the Accumatic has an incredibly simple method of setting the machine and also the feedback to show you what's happening during treatment. Your Accumatic unit comes with padded carrying case, batteries in place ready to go, two probes, two probe tips, and in different hand mass, and also electrode lead wires and silicone carbon electrodes for unattended therapy. The only thing you need now is our expert training. To make your purchase complete, we recommend our expert training system leading toward a certification as a certified microcurrent specialist. This training includes DVD workshops and education, computer software for protocols, charts for TMD conditions, weight loss, stop smoking, fibromyalgia, facial rejuvenation programs, as well as marketing posters for those services as well. We will show you all the research articles on all aspects of microcurrent stimulation, and you'll be eligible at the completion of all this educational material to sit for our certification exam leading toward certification as a certified microcurrent specialist. For more details on this training, please give us a call toll-free at 888-713-2093 or visit us on the web at www.menzomatic.com. Thank you.